I want to go across to Amit Malviya, National IT Cell Chief of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The BJP dancing to victory in Madhya Pradesh, looking extremely strong in Rajasthan and also now in Chhattisgarh in a very comfortable lead. If there was any question about what would happen in a BJP-Congress duel, I think you've smashed the Congress to smithereens in this election. Mr. Malviya, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you, Rahul. I think this is a win for Prime Minister Modi's leadership. Modi ki guarantee, as he said in these state elections, particularly the Hindi heartland belt. And I think no other leader today, other than Prime Minister Modi, has a vision for this country to see a developed India by 2047. And that is what you see in action. He has delivered everything that he's promised. His credibility, the trust people have in him is what is driving the BJP to success in these three Hindi heartland states. The sweetest victory.
Would I be right though, Amit Malviya? Would I be right, sir? First of all, congratulations. It's a huge day. Would I be right in saying there's a big difference now between the Hindi heartland, where you're a dominant party, where Mr. Modi is larger than life, and South India, where you would say that the Congress is the principal national party? Am I right, or is that an exaggeration, you think?
Let me finish my point, Rajdeep. I will come to the question on Southern India and Telangana as well. The important issue that I wanted to bring to your notice is that the Congress lost power both in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, the two states where they were in power for the last 5 years. It is therefore quite obvious that the Congress does not know how to govern. The Congress does not know how to retain power after being in office. Perhaps it's a lesson for the chief ministers in these two states that running behind the Gandhis can secure you your job for 5 years, but it's not a guarantee for re-election. On the contrary, you have the BJP, which has won after 20 years again, barring a brief period of 2 years when the Congress was in power. It's been BJP all the way. It is what governance does, it is what good governance is all about, and governments do get elected on governance. That is the message that is coming through. Coming to Southern India and Telangana in particular, let's be very clear that this is a mandate against the KCR government. It is not a mandate for the Congress. Similarly, in Karnataka also, the mandate was against the incumbent government. It was not for the Congress. So let's not make the mistake of assuming that the Congress is gaining ground in Southern India. It is the default.
Am I to understand, therefore, from what you are saying,
that people
are you saying, Amit Malviya, that 2024? Are you saying, Amit, then for you 2024 is a done deal? Given what's happened, the fact that you won 3 big states and you've taken 2 of them away from the Congress, do you believe, therefore, 2024 is a done deal now?
Look, we do not take any election as granted. We are going to work very, very hard for 2024. We are going to go to the people asking for a 3rd term for Prime Minister Modi. And that is how we fight all elections. We don't take the electorate for granted. We have never done it. And we never leave any election to chance. And 2024 is another election after these 5 states are done with. We will look at 2024 afresh as a new battle for the BJP. And at the end of the day, we have so much to talk about. And Prime Minister Modi has ensured that India today is looked up to in the world order. It is doing exceptionally well as far as the economy is concerned. Unemployment is at lowest ever. Things are on the right track. We are on path to being the 3rd largest economy by 25, 26. So there is a lot that is riding on the governance that Mr. Modi has delivered. We are going to talk about all this to the people of this country and of course hope that we will win the mandate. And let me tell you that the BJP will do exceptionally well in Lok Sabha in both Karnataka and Telangana. Take my word for it, because every time I kept telling your team that we are winning Chhattisgarh, there weren't too many takers. I'm telling you again, we will do exceptionally well in Lok Sabha and Telangana and in Karnataka. And that is what the truth of what is on the ground is.
Talk to us for a moment, Mr. Malviya, about how the BJP turned it around in Chhattisgarh and in Madhya Pradesh, where the party's own internal surveys were predicting a much tougher fight in Madhya Pradesh, some of them showing the Congress in the lead in Chhattisgarh till a few weeks before polling. From there, to turn it around, the fact that the Home Minister himself picking the tough states of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, camping, going down on every seat, trying to figure out how to win, and probably the Congress taking their position a bit for granted, thinking they had it in the bag even before the votes had happened.
Now, let me start with Madhya Pradesh first. Unfortunately, the popular discourse in media is often what people in the media want to see and not what is on the ground. Having said that, when you are in power for 20 years, there is obviously some element of fatigue, if not anti-incumbency, and that was also the case in Madhya Pradesh. But the BJP leadership put its head down, looked at everything that was coming to them as feedback, made the requisite changes in the strategy. We fielded heavyweights across the state. Some people thought this was a sign of lack of confidence in the local representative. That wasn't the case. We look at what is coming to us and you decide on the basis of that, which is exactly what the BJP did. Of course, Mr. Shah was on the ground. He was minutely looking at every region. In fact, he traveled to every sambhag of the BJP in Madhya Pradesh and held meetings with party workers. That is what the commitment was, really down to the lowest level. And you see the results. I mean, the BJP has massively won Madhya Pradesh. Coming to Chhattisgarh,
one big question, Amit.
Answers Chhattisgarh.
No one gave the BJP a chance till.
Yeah, go ahead.
No one gave BJP a chance in Chhattisgarh 3 months ago. But if I can take you back to the first rally that Prime Minister Modi held in Chhattisgarh, we realized that there was a great deal of spark in his rally and there were people who were flocking to it in very large numbers. And that made us think about the undercurrent, the corruption, the lack of governance, the apathy towards farmers, the liquor scam which destroyed families in Chhattisgarh. It was all there. There was huge anti-incumbency against Baghel. He may have been popular with the section of the media in Delhi, but he had not delivered on ground. And we started building on it. We realized that the people did not vote us out 5 years ago because they were unhappy with governance, because after all we had been in power for 15 years after Chhattisgarh was formed. It was because we could not deliver on the bonus on the paddy is the reason why we got voted out. We made good that. We announced that as part of our manifesto. We ensured that we met people's expectations, and because of the trust that people have in Prime Minister Modi's leadership, in the BJP, that they voted for us the way they have. And Chhattisgarh is, like I said again, the sweetest victory because nobody gave us a chance. But the party, the leadership, our cadres, and of course the people of Chhattisgarh have entrusted the BJP again with a mandate, and we are extremely grateful for that.
Are you seeing therefore a generational change now in these states? There's much speculation. Kaun banega Mukhyamantri? Does Shivraj Singh Chauhan stay on? Does Vasundhara Raje come back? Do you find a new face for Raman Singh in Chhattisgarh? Is the BJP seeing these elections as a moment for generational change?
Look, I don't think it's a matter of discussion in a television studio. It is something that the party's parliamentary board will deliberate upon, and we'll take a decision depending on what the mandate is all about. It needs quite a deal of deliberation, and we will go through it. And we will come up with the best possible alternative.
What's your sense? Has the time come that you don't make the same mistakes the Congress makes? Will you all bring in generational change?
Rajdeep, allow us to decide who our chief minister should be, and my sense is really not of much consequence here.
On another note, Mr. Malviya, there were lots of laddus coming to the Congress office this morning at 7 o'clock. I was told 200 kilograms of laddu. Are you sending them message कि भाई हमें भेज दो, आपके तो किसी काम का नहीं है?
Well, I think I don't know about the laddus, but one thing is quite clear. If the Congress thinks that it is their ordained right to rule in this country, then it is not the case anymore. If they persist on continuing with Rahul Gandhi's leadership, they will face many more disasters in the days ahead. You should perhaps ask the Congress spokesperson, how many days did Rahul Gandhi spend in Madhya Pradesh and in Rajasthan as part of his Bharat Jodo Yatra? You speak about marginalization of leaders. Mr. Kharge, a Dalit president that the Congress claims to have put in the job, his pictures went missing from Rajasthan advertisements. I mean, is he the president of the Congress party or is he a rubber stamp president of the Congress party? I mean, and what is Rahul Gandhi's credibility to be the face of the Congress party and their campaign? He could not even win Amethi. He had to go to Wayanad to secure himself a seat in the parliament. But if they are not willing to look beyond the Gandhi family, good luck to them. I mean, I hope Rahul Gandhi sticks around for as long as he can, but that's not the kind of leadership people of India are looking at. And it is quite obvious now that Rahul Gandhi, and under his leadership, the Congress has probably lost now 55 elections, but he still continues as their tallest leader. So it's for them to decide, not for me to say. And they can keep the laddus.
We'll leave it there.
You have no great love for Rahul. You make an interesting point. You believe in a way that Rahul Gandhi still remains your biggest asset.
No, I don't think Rahul Gandhi remains our biggest asset. He is certainly a big catch for the Congress because they can't seem to look beyond him. And if they persist with him, then the people of India have already given their mandate not once but several times. So, I mean, it's not for me to say whether he's an asset or not. It's for the Congress to decide, and it's for the people of India to reject him again and again like they have done for the last 55 elections.
Can I get a nice smile out of you, Amit Malviya? We've had very fractious interactions on counting day. Today is a day for you to smile. You've got to smile. Give us a nice Amit Malviya smile.
Well, Rajdeep, I am always smiling, but I was advised for you, instead of going to Chief Minister's residence and stuffing your face with the food there or singing melodies to Chief Minister in their private jets, if you had read the mood and reported it correctly, you will not be feeling so embarrassed today.
No, here it is. No, 1 minute. No, Mr. Malviya, you please see Neta Nagari 1 week ago. Congress to lose in Rajasthan. It's here. It's on video. Since you follow video, social media, get your team to please see the video of 10 days ago where I said, and I also said Chhattisgarh will be a tough fight. But it's not you and me, but I hope you will watch the video, Amit.
Okay, so we'll leave it there.
I'll send it to you.
Well, Rajdeep, you know, frankly, I think in your last days as journalist, you should try and restore some of your credibility, because anybody who saw your coverage thought that you were reporting what you wanted to see and not what was on the ground. I'll just leave it at that.
No, I am going to send this to you. Amit Malviya, you unfortunately, I asked you to smile. You end up saying something bitter and caustic, which is again, you know, this is not a social media where you can pick what you want. I'm going to send it to you and to your followers. What I said on Neta Nagari exactly a week ago, who will win. Now smile nicely. I want to see a nice Amit Malviya smile.
Well, if you can get yourself to smile after the Congress's rout in 3 states, I'm certainly smiling ear to ear.
Bas. Ye hui na baat. That's what I like to see. There's a hint of a smile that you've got. Good. That's a start.
But it's a big victory. Look at how magnanimous.
Of course it is.
And for the most part, you know, he was being very balanced after a very big victory. I thought he'd go boom, boom, boom. He didn't. It's a big victory. I think the BJP there acknowledging and respecting the mandate, because if you come back to power on the back of the number of years Shivraj Singh Chauhan has been in power in Madhya Pradesh, that's a huge victory. To win Chhattisgarh in this fashion, snatch victory from the jaws of imminent defeat, again, that's a marvel in election management. It really shows we're seeing a very unequal contest between a Congress that somehow thinks Janta Jita Degi and a BJP which is not willing to take any chances. Amit Malviya, thank you very much for joining us.